University, and it's 14-0 Big Orange. Eric Ainge and company weren't through. The senior leads the league in completions. This was a big one to junior Lucas Taylor. It would set up his 14th touchdown pass of the year. A perfect strike to Josh Briscoe. 21-0 at the half, but it was a tale of two halves. Blake Mitchell with a touchdown pass, and we are tied at 21. After a Carolina field goal, the Vols needed this 48-yarder from Daniel Lincoln. Good. And we go to overtime, where the Vols struck first with another three-pointer, and then watched as Ryan Suckup's attempt sailed wide right. The Vols win 27-24, once again taking over first place in the SEC East. Homecoming 2007 on the University of Tennessee campus. The 24th ranked Volunteers welcoming in Louisiana Lafayette, the Ragin' Cajuns, out of the Sun Belt Conference. Hi everybody, Rick Russo coming to you from Neyland Stadium in Knoxville, where the Vols are undefeated this season. A perfect 4-0. To get to 5-0, the team will have to get it done without tailback LaMarcus Coker, who has been dismissed from the squad for a violation of team rules. Big defensive tackle DeMonte Bolden is also inactive for today's game. This is certainly a game the Vols can use to improve themselves. Over the last 2 weeks on the ground, Tennessee has rushed for just 204 yards. The previous 3 games, Tennessee had run the football for nearly 600 yards. The Vols defensively will also be trying to stop the run. Tennessee has given up 100-plus yards in 5 games this season, including last week's contest against South Carolina. You're watching Vol Network coverage of Tennessee and Louisiana Lafayette. We're back after this quick timeout. Well, the Vols have faced one other Sun Belt team on homecoming. It was another Louisiana team, Louisiana Monroe, back in 2000. Tennessee won that game 70-3. We'll see how this one turns out today. It is Tennessee and Louisiana Lafayette on homecoming 2007. With the call of the game, let's send it to the booth and the voice of the Vols, Bob Kessling.
So now they'll kick it off from left to right with the Raging Cajuns. And ladies and gentlemen, it's football time in Tennessee. The kick spins down close to the 11-yard line, and that's where Tennessee will have it. Dennis Rogan on the kickoff return to the 30, out across the 35, still on his feet, and powered down around the 37-yard line. Good, strong return by Dennis Rogan. Cajuns now will play defense as Tennessee's Eric Ainge comes onto the field, 6'6". The senior out of Hillsboro, Oregon. His running back will be Arian Foster. Tight end is Chris Brown. Center will be Josh McNeil. Ainge has his team with a single running back, Arian Foster, at the 36-yard line, 1st and 10. They try Foster up the middle, and not much. Tripped up, maybe a loss of one actually on the play, as Lamar Morgan, the safety, comes up to make the play, along with LaQuincy Williams, the tackle. Louisiana Lafayette on defense, led by their linebackers. Antoine Sanders is their leading tackler. Their second leading tackler is the middle linebacker, Brenton Burkholder. And their third leading tackler is Grant Fleming. They've given up a lot of yards and a lot of points. They're 115th in total defense in the nation. Foster, the standing tailback, out of the eye. The hand to him over right tackle. Foster gets to the 40. Arian Foster on his feet to midfield, where he's taken down a first down for Tennessee. Pickup of 16 yards. Torres Kingsby, the safety, makes the tackle, but not before Tennessee picks up its first down.
Bob, nothing special. They ran away from the tight end off to the wide side of the field. That time Chris Brown was as an H-back and led the play. Got a good block on the linebacker, Grant Fleming. 1st and 10, Tennessee in midfield. Hand off again up the middle. Arian Foster picking his way for 5 yards down to the Raging Cajuns' 45-yard line. Foster, the 13th all-time leading rusher in Tennessee history, needs 189 yards today to crack the top 10. He has 700 yards rushing, 9 touchdowns. Montario Hardesty is second this year, 207 yards rushing and 3 touchdowns. 2nd down, 6 to go. Tennessee at the Raging Cajuns' 45-yard line. Ainge backs out of center and looks over to the sideline to get the call. No score. Played 90 seconds here at Neyland Stadium on homecoming. 5-man front for the Raging Cajuns. Under center, Ainge hands to the tailback again. Steady dive. Arian Foster, and he stumbles his way down to the 35 to the 33-yard line. A 12-yard pickup. Good surge over the left side of the line as Greg Hawthorne makes the stop. 4 carries already for Arian Foster, 31 yards. Tennessee playing a little smash mouth football here on this opening drive. Down to the 33-yard line, 1st and 10. Now Louisiana Lafayette will bring an extra linebacker up. Now they back him out. Tennessee in an I formation now on 1st down. Hand off Foster. Cuts it back to the right side and taken down. Had a step maybe to get to the outside. Would have had a big game, but Brenton Burkholder, the middle linebacker, trailing the play, wrapped him up and brought him down.
Two wideouts to the left in the slot. That's the wide side of the field. Foster remains the running back. Ainge fakes to him. Now he rolls. Dumps it into the flat near side. That pass complete to Lucas Taylor down to the 30-yard line. He's wrestled into the Raging Cajuns bench after a pickup of 4. Third down, 7 to go, Tennessee, after that pickup by Lucas Taylor. The ball at the 30-yard line. Tennessee has to get it to the 23 to keep this opening drive alive. No score. 11:50 to go in the first quarter. Ainge has 3 wideouts to the right, 1 to the left on third down. And now Louisiana Tech, Lafayette jumps off sides. They're going to kill the play as the defensive end or linebacker who came up had a clear shot at Ainge. He had jumped off sides, and they blew it dead before any contact was made. So that'll be an offside play. Rodney Hardaway got that offsides penalty. Third down, about 1.5 yards at the 25-yard line. Power formation, backs in the I formation. They sent a tight end across the formation and handed to the tailback, and breaking the tackle is Arian Foster. He's got his first down, I think. LaQuincy Williams had him in the backfield, but Foster, keeping those legs churning, was able to power back to the line of scrimmage and just beyond. And it's going to be close. They haven't signaled for a first down yet. They haven't brought the chains in either. It's going to be fourth down.
Bob, Tennessee's Jock McClendon is starting his first game at right guard, and he just totally whiffed that time. The defensive tackle went inside of McClendon and around him to make the play. Got to get your head up and find the guy you got to put your hat on. 4th
and 6 inches from the Louisiana Lafayette 23-yard line. Power formation, running back is Foster. They try him up the middle, and he's got his first down. Right up the middle goes Arian Foster, running behind Anthony Parker. Josh McNeil and Jock McClendon pick up of 2 for Foster, and Tennessee keeps this opening drive alive with a first down. Tim, that was just power football.
Just overpowered him. Everybody kind of pulled in tight, cut their splits down a little bit in the offensive line, and went right straight at him.
So another first down on this drive, and Tennessee has been able to take this opening kickoff and march it right down the field on the ground. 9th play of the drive. 8 carries for Foster, 1 catch by Lucas Taylor. 1st and 10 at the Louisiana Lafayette 21-yard line. Handoff, Arian Foster pops it to the outside of the 15. Foster stays on his feet, down around the 11-yard line. And again, the play was designed to go off tackle. He popped it to the outside, got around the end, and picked up 11 yards. That should be good enough for another Tennessee first down.
Nice job that time by Austin Rogers, who was in motion and came to the weak side and got a nice block on the safety and allowed the runner to get around the corner.
Let's go downstairs to Mike.
Yeah, when your running back can pop outside like Arian Foster did right there, that means your tackles are getting a good push and making a soft corner for them to get outside. So good jobs by both tackles right now, getting a push, allowing the running back outside.
Louisiana Lafayette has not stopped many people in the red zone. In fact, teams score 94% of the time. Tennessee has it first down and goal at the 10. Handoff goes to Arian Foster. Powers over left tackle for a couple, maybe 4 actually. They're going to give him a little forward progress there. It'll be second down and goal at the 6. Teams have been in the red zone inside the 20 33 times against Louisiana Lafayette. They've scored 31 with 27 touchdowns and 4 field goals. So Tennessee's odds are pretty good of at least getting points out of this drive. No score, but Tennessee threatening. Second down and goal. Handoff, Arian Foster on the right side. They're running down this time. Also into the game for Tennessee comes Quentin Hancock. Foster on this opening drive, 11 carries for 49 yards. Third and goal at the Louisiana Lafayette 7-yard line. Eric Ainge will operate out of the shotgun. Wide side to the left. 3 receivers that way. Ainge gets the snap, drops to throw, sets up, fires for the end zone. The pass is going to be off the fingertips. Incomplete in the back of the end zone, intended for Josh Briscoe on the deep left corner. He led him, and really a pretty good throw, but Briscoe just couldn't bring it in. Tim, off his fingertips.
It was, Bob. They had 3 wideouts that way.
Should have been caught at the 14-yard line is where Casey Woods will put this down. Daniel Lincoln, who was the hero last week, steps on to try and give Tennessee the lead in this game in the first quarter. Casey Woods to hold it. And the snap will be Morgan Cox. There it is. The kick on the way by Daniel Lincoln, and that is good from 24 yards out. So Tennessee gets points in its opening drive. A field goal, and with 8:50 to go in the first quarter, our score is Tennessee 3, Louisiana Lafayette nothing.
Welcome back to our replay of Tennessee football. We now rejoin the Vol Network's broadcast later in the first quarter.
So now Tennessee will kick it off as as Britton Colquitt will do the honors. That'll be his 23rd kickoff of the season. He has 2 touchbacks, and we'll try and boot this one from right to left into the end zone. Bangs it high. It's going to go short up to about the 10-yard line, and Wallace is going to field it at the 10, 15, 20. Wallace hit and spun down at the 27-yard line. So it'll be 1st and 10, Raging Cajuns, led by their quarterback, Michael Desimo, 6'2", junior out of New Iberia, Louisiana. Last year he was a special teams player, played defensive back, quarterback, wide receiver, ran a fake punt, made 4 tackles on special teams and recovered 3 fumbles. This year he's playing quarterback out of the spread option attack. They swing it left side, a pass is complete, but not going anywhere. So -2 on that play. So the Cajuns, known for their running, come out throwing it. Here's the quarterback, Desimo, keeping it on the option. He's got a first down out to the 40-yard line. They fake it to Fenroy on a little scissors play, and then he goes the opposite way and ran over a left guard. Good for 16 yards and a first down. That's their bread and butter right there, Tim.
It is just a big gap up the middle. The right defensive end was chasing the ball, and the quarterback just ran in behind him.
This time they give it to the tailback, and now he powers out for a couple of yards. And out across the 40-yard line is Tyrell Fenroy, 5'9", 186, a junior from Laplace, Louisiana. In 2006, he ran for almost 1,200 yards. In 2005, 1,053. So he's got a chance to have his 3rd straight 1,000-yard rushing season for Louisiana Lafayette. They hand it to him. Another quarterback keeps it, and he's got another first down as he goes into Tennessee territory. Out down inside the 45-yard line to the 43. That's a pickup of 14 yards. Eric Berry makes what turned out to be a touchdown-saving tackle. Good deception that time, Tim.
Bob, the defensive end has got to close down in case he gives, but the backside linebacker's got to stay there. That time didn't happen.
Option coming near side, and Desimo puts his head down and picks up a couple. Pickup of 2. Dan Williams comes up to make the stop. 2nd down and 8. 3-0 Tennessee, but Louisiana Lafayette on its opening drive in Tennessee territory at the 42. Here's a little screen pass to the near side. That is complete to Marlon Miller. He's rolled down after a pickup of a couple. He threw it to the right side, and Miller sneaks up for 3 yards on a little quick screen. Put it at the 38-yard line in Tennessee territory. They have 3 wideouts to the left. Now one of those comes in motion back to the right. Desimo after the shotgun. Drops to throw, sets up, winds up. Nobody open. He rolls out to the left. He's going to run it. He's going to be taken down short of the first down. Rolled down on a good play by Gerard Mayo, the middle linebacker who followed him. He picked up 4, but he's going to need another yard for a first down. They've gone for it on 4th down 18 times already this year. They're 7 out of 8. Out of the shotgun on 4th and 1. That tells you what they think about their power game. They hand it to the tailback, and he's going to get his first down. Fenroy over left tackle on the scissors play picks up about 2 or 3, and they pick up a first down. So their power game, Tim, on the running attack is out of that spread.
And it's not a good sign when you hand it off needing 4th and 1 and the tackle's made by one player. Only one player ever touches the guy. You got to have a united front in that situation. 1st
and 10 at the 32-yard line. Desimo rolls to the right, throws the pass, and it's going to be incomplete on an out pattern down at the 33-yard line. The pass was intended for Cherry. 2nd down and 10. Raging Cajuns at the Tennessee 32-yard line. They scrimmage on the left hash mark. Desimo hands off on the end around play to Cherry, and Cherry's going to be taken down. Taken down right at the line of scrimmage. They send the wideout, Cherry, along the line of scrimmage. It's an inside handoff, and then Cherry tries to come out the other side, and that time Tennessee strung it out and made the play. Volunteers lead it early, 3-0, with 4:45 to go in the first quarter. Big 3rd down possession here. Desimo out of the shotgun, fakes, looks to throw, throws a pass. It's going to be incomplete down at the 23-yard line. Thought his receiver was going to come back on the play, Jackson, and he didn't. He kept going down the sideline, so the pass falls incomplete, untouched along this near sideline. So it's going to be 4th down, and the Cajuns are going to send the field goal unit out. The backup quarterback, Connor Morrell, will hold it. And Edmiston will try it. A long field goal to try and tie the game. There's the snap, the kick on the way. It's spinning toward the uprights, and it's going to be short. On target, but short. And so Tennessee's defense holds, and the Volunteers maintain a 3-0 lead. So with 4:30 to go in the first quarter, our score, Tennessee 3 and Louisiana Lafayette nothing. Gerald Jones into the game now for Tennessee at wide out in the slot. Montario Hardesty, the running back. Little inside screen. That pass complete to the tight end, Chris Brown. Puts his head down and gets close to a first down. Out across the 40-yard line to the 42. Garen Blunt makes the stop. The safety comes up to make the play, but a good inside screen. Second and short, Tennessee at the Volunteer 42-yard line. Handoff tailback up the middle. Spinning is Montario Hardesty across the 45. He'll have a first down. Antoine Sanders makes the play. But Tennessee's offensive line gets the first down.
As Hardesty went down, he kind of spun around. My first thought was, don't sprain that ankle again, but he got up. It looks just fine.
Hardesty comes into the game having rushed for 207 yards. He gets another try here. Tries to get to the outside, breaks the first tackle, and then slips down, trying to get around the end on a first down play for the 47. Picks up 2 yards, and Burkhalter, the middle linebacker, makes the play. Second down and 8. Tennessee has it just shy of its own 49-yard line. Ainge under center, 2 wide outs to the left. Now Ainge looks over to the sideline to change the play. Gerald Jones in the slot to the near side, along with Austin Rogers, the wideout. Ainge back under center on second down. 2-step drop, fired to the other side to Lucas Taylor. He's got it, spun out of bounds, right in front of Coach Philip Fulmer into Louisiana Lafayette territory to the 47-yard line, a pickup of 4. Left and threw back right to the short side of the field. Third down and 3 yards to go. Ainge will look over to the sideline. Tennessee's now going to load up 3 wideouts to the left, the wide side of the field, and Ainge looks over to the Raging Cajuns defense on third down and 3. A 5-man front, and Ainge out of the shotgun. Montario Hardesty's his tailback. Here come the Cajuns blitzing. Little slip screen to the near side is complete to Lucas Taylor. Taylor down the sideline to the 30 and shoved out of bounds at the 26-yard line. They blitzed from where the wideouts were, and Eric Ainge, Tim, read it perfectly.
They did 3 wides. The inside guy blitzed. The inside cover guy blitzed. Great block by Austin Rogers. He was the wide man. He came in and blocked the guy who had man-to-man coverage on Taylor and sprung him down the boundary.
Lamar Morgan knocks him out of bounds, but Taylor picks up 20 yards on that catch. First down, Tennessee, down to the 26-yard line. Under 3 minutes to go in the first quarter. Tennessee leading 3-0. Ainge under center this time. 2 wideouts to the right. Running back Montario Hardesty behind him. Ainge hands off Hardesty, right tackle, down to the 25 and inside the 20, down to the 19-yard line. Pickup of 6. Mike, one thing about Hardesty, and the coaches really like him, he's a powerful back that runs between the tackles, and those type running backs are hard to find.
He really is, and he's not afraid to keep fighting for all he has. He has great leg drive. He drops his shoulder pads, and he hangs on to the football pretty well.
Second down and 4. Put the ball down at the 20-yard line. Ainge under center. Hardesty stays in at tailback. Ainge looks to the sideline to get the call. And now we'll go back under center. 2 wideouts to the right, 1 to the left. Ball right in the middle of the field. Ainge gets the snap, fakes the handoff, rolls to the right, dumps the ball out in the right flat. That's going to be complete inside the 20 to Gerald Jones. Close to a first down, a pickup of 3. And they're going to put it down at around the 17-yard line. He'll need 1 more yard for a first down. Jazreel Washington makes the play. It'll be third down and just short as Gerald Jones makes the catch, his 4th catch of the season. So now Tennessee has it, third down and 1. Clock under 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. Tennessee inside the red zone again, leading 3-0. Ainge looks to the sideline on third down and 1. Ainge points out where the safeties are. Now gets back under center. 2 tight ends in this power formation. The handoff, Hardesty up the middle. Hardesty inside the 15-yard line, spinning for a first down to the 12. So Montario Hardesty picks up a first down, a pickup of 6, and Burkhalter makes another stop, but not before Tennessee moves the sticks again. First down, 10 to go for Tennessee at the 11-yard line of Louisiana Lafayette, with Tennessee leading 3-0. 2 tight ends, single running back Hardesty in this formation. 2 wideouts to the left. Four-man front for the Raging Cajuns, and Ainge changes the play at the line of scrimmage. Ainge gets the snap, handoff tailback. Hardesty designed to go to the left, cut it back to the right, and tripped up in the backfield. And Burkholder takes him down after no gain. Burkholder's been pretty active, Tim.
Nice play there, middle linebacker. Got good push up front, but nobody picked up the middle linebacker, and it was one little gap to get through. He got through it and made the play.
Hardesty tried the cutback and tripped up. Second down and 10 yards to go at the 11. Ainge under center, backs in the I formation this time. Hardesty, the tailback. They fake it to him. They look for Brown in the end zone. Coming out of the backfield. The pass is too high and incomplete in the end zone. He was in the fullback position. Came out to the right, down the sideline. Ainge just overthrew him.
Really a good pressure on Ainge. Defensive end got through and didn't really get picked up very well by the fullback. Defensive tackle got through, looping to the outside, and got too much pressure on Eric. If he'd had a little bit longer to wait for the route to develop, I think they could have scored.
Both teams have put together long drives. Tennessee now in this second possession. It's the 11th play of the drive. Third down and 10 at the Louisiana Lafayette 11-yard line. Tennessee with two wide outs to the left. Ainge will be in the shotgun. Four-man front for the Raging Cajuns. Here they come. Ainge sets up, fires over the middle. That pass complete to Gerald Jones. He's taken that at the 5 and muscles his way down to the 4-yard line, but that'll be short of a first down. Pickup of 7, but he needed 10. Grant Fleming makes the stop, and now it's fourth down and short, and Philip Fulmer, I think, is going to elect to go for this. It'll be 4th and 2 at the 3-yard line. And the end of the first quarter will come about, so they'll have a chance to talk about this. Whether to go for it, 4th and short, or kick a field goal at the end of the first quarter here at Neyland Stadium on homecoming. Our score, Tennessee 3, Louisiana Lafayette 0. Back in a moment. This is Tennessee football on the Ball Network. John, thanks. To start the second quarter, Tennessee with 4th and 2 at the 3-yard line, and they're going to go for it on this 4th and 2 situation. Ainge out of the shotgun. Ainge gets the snap, hands off tailback. Arian Foster up the middle, powering toward the goal line. They shove him back, depends on where the spot is. Now remember, he could get a first down inside the 2-yard line. Let's see where they mark it. They went out of the shotgun with the running play up the middle, and they're going to spot the ball, and we'll see if it's a first down. Kyle Ward, the cornerback on that side, comes in to make the play. Mike, you got a read on this yet?
I think he got enough with the push. I think it was a big surprise by Louisiana Lafayette that they ran it, but I do think there's enough push for it.
He didn't get it by much if he got it, though. It's just outside the 1-yard line. They're going to bring the sticks in from the far sideline and stretch them out. And it is going to be a first down, Tennessee by half the football. So a gamble by Philip Fulmer pays off as Tennessee will keep the ball and have it 1st and goal.
Jacques McClendon, Ramon Foster on that right side where he ran. Philip Fulmer showed some real confidence in him.
So it's right at the 1-yard line. It will be 1st and goal, Tennessee. Tennessee now with 4 shots to get in the end zone. They'll go on the I formation. Arian Foster, the standing tailback. Ainge under center with 2 tight ends and a wing back to the left. Ainge gets the handoff. Arian Foster dives up and into the checkerboard. Touchdown, Arian Foster, as Tennessee scores to expand the lead to 9-0. A long drive, and Tennessee gets points. A touchdown out of it. And Arian Foster into the end zone for the 10th time this season. Lincoln now will try and tack on the extra point. Lincoln on the season perfect so far, 29 for 29. So Tennessee's had the ball twice, and Tennessee has scored a touchdown and a field goal. And Lincoln tries to make it 10-0. Snap down, Casey Woods puts it down, and the kick is up and through. So Tennessee 2 for 2 on scoring opportunities, and now leads Louisiana Lafayette 10-0. So the Volunteers off to a good start on homecoming 2007. Mike, pretty good push by the offensive line in that drive. Tennessee has converted a 4th down on each of those 2 scoring drives.
When you go on 4th down, that sends a message to your offensive front that I trust that you guys can get it done, and so far they've done well, and they finished that one with a touchdown.
That is Foster's 21st career touchdown. He has 20 rushing touchdowns now and 1 reception for a score. And here's Colquitt's kickoff from left to right. That's going to spin down to the 5-yard line, where Deion Wallace picks it up to the 10, 15, runs across the middle of the field, out to the 20, still on his feet, to the 25, to the 27, taken down, but there's a penalty marker down on the far side of the field at the 18-yard line, and that might bring this one back. Ricardo Kemp makes the stop for Tennessee.
Bob, the flag came down well behind the play. It looked like the referee who was trailing the play threw it.
So it's going to be a block in the back. Illegal push by Louisiana Lafayette. First quarter, Tennessee had 7 first downs.
During the return, the illegal block in the back. Receiving team, number 39, half the distance to the goal. First down.
7 first downs, 3 for Louisiana Lafayette. Rushing yards in the first quarter, Tennessee 68. Louisiana Lafayette 41 passing yards. They had 1, and Tennessee with 47. Total plays, Tennessee 23, Louisiana Lafayette 11. Downstairs to Mike.
Yeah, Bob, that was Nevin McKenzie got blocked in the back going down, and Louisiana Lafayette, they just closed in and pushed him in the back.
So they caught him first and 10 from the 10-yard line. Inside handoff goes to the tailback, and spinning out across the 15 to the 17-yard line is number 22, Abdul Levier. He's a senior out of Port Bear, Louisiana. He's their second running back. They list him as a fullback, but they really, since they play that spread, they don't have a true fullback. That's a pickup of 7. Up the middle makes it second down and 3 out to the 17-yard line. Michael Desimo at the controls. Out of the shotgun formation. 2 wideouts to the left. Inside handoff. Not much there this time for the tailback, Fenroy. No gain on the play as Robert Ayers closed down and makes the stop. Tim, the key thing on this defense, the defensive ends and the tackles have to play their assignments. They can't go running after the football.
They do, and at that last timeout, Mike mentioned that John Chavis was telling the backside defensive end, keep your shoulders square to the line of scrimmage so you cannot be pushed on past the ball and they come in behind you.
Third down and 3. Ball at the 17-yard line. Tennessee leading 10-0 out of the shotgun. Try the tailback and pushing his way ahead, Levier. And I don't think he got it. He had to get out to the 20-yard line. It looked like he's short. Pickup of 2, and they needed 3. So now it's going to be 4th down and 1. Rico McCoy and Dan Williams team up to make the stop. 4th down and short. And they're going to bring the punting team out for the Raging Cajuns.
Louisiana Lafayette got 7 on first down and really got good push, but the next 2 plays, much better job technique-wise by Tennessee's defensive tackles and ends to block it up.
Dennis Rogan now on 4th down and 1. He'll retreat to retrieve this punt from Spencer Ortego. His 44th punt of the season, averaging almost 39 yards per punt. It's a low kick. Rogan's going to come up and field at his own 45-yard line and taken down immediately. Good coverage by Louisiana Lafayette. So Ainge now goes to work in this drive. Ainge 6 for 8, 47 yards to start the game. He's under center on first down from his own 35-yard line. Cornerback is sneaking up, and so Ainge backs out to check on the play. Arian Foster, the tailback on this set. 1st and 10. Ainge, handoff, left side, going around the end. Arian Foster gets a block in the corner, turns it up to the 40 and down the sideline and shoved out of bounds as he gets into Cajun territory down to the 46-yard line. Scooter Rogers scoots over to knock him out of bounds, but not before Arian Foster picks up 20 yards. Pretty good block in the corner that time. Chris Brown again.
And Vlad Richard pulled around the corner. He's brand new into the lineup right now. He's playing left guard. They moved Parker to right guard. He pulled and led that play and cut out the linebacker. Great block on the corner by Richard.
Foster 13 carries for 73 yards already in the first half. He gets another try up the middle. Not much this time. They shove him back. Seth Adams, big defensive tackle, and Fred Davis, the middle linebacker, makes the play. Pickup of 1. It'll be 2nd down and 9. Tennessee starts a stretch of 3 straight SEC games next week. Arkansas comes in for a 12:30 kickoff next Saturday here at Neyland Stadium. They've got to take care of Louisiana Lafayette today here on homecoming. 2nd down and 9 first, as Ainge has it under center. Ball at the 44-yard line. Arian Foster, the tailback. Ainge a 2-step drop. Quick out. That's complete. And it's going to be complete to Denarius Moore. Breaks a tackle and picks up a first down. Gets down to the 33-yard line, and a penalty flag comes in. 3 penalties now for 29 yards against the Raging Cajuns.
That really looks a little more like a 5-yard face mask, but they called it 15.
So Tennessee back in the orange zone at the 18-yard line, 1st and 10. Clock stopped, 11:33 to go second quarter, and Tennessee leading 10-0. Ainge will go under center, 2 wide outs to the right. Standing tailback is Foster. Ainge 2-step drop, quick out is complete again to Denarius Moore. Moore breaks the first tackle, not the second, and dives down to the 12-yard line. Pickup of 6. 10 looked like the same play.
It did, and this is a little bit of the medicine that Tennessee secondaries had thrown at them the last 2 weeks. You get a corner on the short side that's playing a little bit soft, just raise up and pick up that 5 or 6 yards with a quick throw.
Get as much as you can out of it. Pickup of 6, 2nd down and 4, Tennessee. The ball at the 12-yard line. Ainge under center, power formation to the left, a wing and a tight end that way. Ainge will hand off, and Foster decides to go right. His way down to the 3-yard line. Arian Foster having a big first half and picks up another Tennessee first down. That's a pickup of 9. But Tennessee gets a 1st and goal at the 3-yard line. If you see enough games, you always see something different. Ball right in the middle of the field. Tennessee with a power formation. 2 tight ends. Arian Foster, the standing tailback. Wide outs on either side. Tennessee leading 10-0 and trying to expand the lead. Ainge under center, tries Foster up the middle, looking for running room, and taken down. Danced a little bit too much in the backfield and lost a yard on the play. So a loss on that, so it's now 2nd and goal at the 4-yard line. 7th play of this drive. Ainge under center, the ball on the left hash mark, 2 wide outs to the right. Try Foster again up the middle. This time he powers his way into the checkerboard. Touchdown Tennessee right up the middle. Arian Foster gets his 2nd rushing touchdown of the day, and Tennessee leads it now 16-0. The offensive line doing a great job here in the first half.
Very workmanlike, but I think that's exactly what Tennessee wanted out of this. Just run the ball, run it right at them. I know it makes the offensive lineman happy, Mike.
Does make an offensive lineman happy, and it gives you confidence, and it wears down that defense mentally.
He ran right behind Mike Vladimir Richard that time and Josh McNeil.
Good push on the left side, and also Chris Scott.
7 plays on the drive, 65 yards, and Tennessee trying to make it 17-0. Snap, kick on the way, and the kick by Daniel Lincoln is good. So with 10 minutes to go in the second quarter, Tennessee's had the ball 3 times. Tennessee has scored 3 times. Our score now, Tennessee 17, Louisiana Lafayette nothing. Break for our station. Back in a moment. This is Tennessee football on the Vol Network.
Welcome back to our replay of Tennessee football. We now rejoin the Vol Network's broadcast later in the second quarter.
Tennessee tailback Arian Foster, a big first half, 2 touchdowns already, 17 carries for 86 yards. Louisiana Lafayette in total offense, 14 plays, 51 yards. So he has 86 yards himself compared to the Raging Cajuns' 51. But, Tim, I think you got to also congratulate Tennessee's offensive line for opening up some huge holes.
Well, I think they just, this is a week where they said to these guys, hard-nosed football offensively, hard-nosed football, let's overpower this team, and they certainly have in the early going.
Tennessee kicking off left to right. The ball goes close to the goal line. Wallace gets it to the 10, 15, looks for running room, gets out to the 20 and taken down on a hard tackle. Desimo now on again to lead this Raging Cajun offense. 17-0 Tennessee here in this second quarter with just 9:53 remaining. Desimo keeps it after he fakes the handoff, winds up, fires a deep out pattern. That's complete up to the 32-yard line. And making a sliding catch is Jordan Jackson. He's down as soon as he hit. And they're going to mark it across the 30. Good enough for a first down. Pickup of 12 out to the 32-yard line. Again, Desimo, a left-handed quarterback, rolling left and fire that out pattern complete. So a first down for the Raging Cajuns out to the 32-yard line. Now under center for the first time today, Desimo, handoff tailback. Up the middle and crunching it out close to the 34-yard line comes Dion Wallace. Pickup of 3 and the tackle made. Eric Berry comes up, Jonathan Hefney, Ryan Carl all there to stop him. Tim, the one thing about it, the Cajuns just don't have a lot of firepower. There's not really much they can do except just stay with their game plan.
It is, and their game is really the option with Desimo handling the ball. It really so far hasn't been throwing down the field at all.
35-yard line. It'll be 2nd down and 7. Desimo inside handoff and some running room this time. Spinning across the 40 to the 43-yard line is Deion Wallace. Wallace, a sophomore out of Houston, Texas, only carried the ball 40 times all season long. He's got a couple carries today and picks up 9 on that gallop. And so it's another first down for the Cajuns out to the 44-yard line.
Nice block by the tight end. He blocked Tennessee's defensive end all by himself. Shouldn't happen.
First down to the 44-yard line. Dennis Rogan now in one of the cornerback spots as Brent Vincent is out of the lineup. They pick on Rogan right here, and Rogan breaks up a pass down at the 28-yard line. The ball knocked away from the intended receiver, Jason Cherry. So the Cajun went right at the freshman that time, and he made the play. Knocked it away.
They did, and if Dennis just looks a little bit quicker, he had great coverage on him. He chased him to the sideline. When he turned up, Rogan turned up and got in position. If he just gets his head around a little bit quicker, I think he picks that ball up and intercepts it.
Second down, 10 to go at the 44-yard line for the Raging Cajuns. Clock stop, 8:44 to go, second quarter. They have a bunch pattern to the left. They hand off to Fenroy, and nothing there. He's stacked up and dropped. Ryan Carl was not fooled by that. As they try to counter, they had a bunch pattern at the left tackle spot, 3 receivers that way, and they countered back the other way, and Fenroy dropped for a 1-yard loss. Trying a little trickery, and Carl stays home. So it'll be 3rd down and 11 at the Cajun 43-yard line. Desimo sets his team, now backs into the shotgun. 2 wideouts to the right, 1 to the left. This is 3rd down and 11. He drops to throw, steps up, he's going to run to the 45-yard line to midfield and diving into Tennessee territory down to the 46, close to a first down. Quickly to the line of scrimmage come the Raging Cajuns. 5-man front for Tennessee defensively. Now a 6-man front out of the shotgun. 4th down and short. Handoff. Fullback powering ahead and getting his first down is Chancellor Roberson. Roberson, a junior out of Houston, Texas. Big, powerful guy. 6 foot, 252. Looks like an offensive guard in there and put his head down and got his first down.
He just barely got it. It looked like he was going to gain 3 or 4 yards, but he really got a good pop that time. I believe it was Gerard. No, it wasn't Mayo. Must have been McCoy. Really had a good hit on him.
JT Mapu gets down there and finally puts him to the ground, and now on first down at the 45-yard line, the handoff goes inside, and Ryan Carl makes the stop.
These guys really run a fast tempo offense. It's the plays are coming back in, and they're snapping it with 15 or 20 seconds on the play clock.
Desimo back at the line of scrimmage at the 45-yard line. He rolls to the right. The lefty fires the ball out in the flat. That's complete. Down inside the 40-yard line to the 37. A pickup of 9. Pass complete to Jason Cherry. And Dennis Rogan makes the play again. So Tennessee playing with Dennis Rogan, who was an outstanding tailback at Fulton High School, one of the greatest players in Knoxville area high school history, and now being pressed into service, true freshman at cornerback. Now he's going to flip over to the other side, to the right side on 3rd down and short. 10th play of this drive with 6 minutes to go, second quarter. It's at the Tennessee 37-yard line. 3rd down and 1. Desimo. And they stop it before things got started. Penalty flag comes down, 2 of them. Looks like a false start.
Snap, false start. Offense number 67. 5-yard penalty. Still 3rd down.
3rd down. Long 6 to go at the Tennessee 41-yard line. Desimo out of the shotgun, drops to throw. Slant pattern. That's going to be knocked away, incomplete down at the 35-yard line. It was intended for Cherry, and Tennessee jumps on it with Eric Berry coming up from the safety spot. 2
really good plays right there to combine to make that an incomplete pass, both by freshmen. Rogan, it was the quick slant. They didn't have it initially because Rogan had him covered. They kept coming, and Rogan stayed with him, and then Berry came over the top and collided with him. Really good play by both those guys.
4th down and 6, and the Raging Cajuns are going for it from the Tennessee 42-yard line. Tennessee leading 17-0. Desimo now going to pooch punt it. He pooch punts it down to the 15-yard line, and it rolls out of bounds at the 10. We told they'll come in with Montario Hardesty as the tailback. Ainge hands off, tailback. Hardesty gets to the outside, turns it up to the 20, and then he's tackled at the 23-yard line. Good hard hit by Kingsby, the safety. But Montario Hardesty running hard picks up 12 yards. You know, Mike, you just think if Hardesty could ever stay healthy for any length of time, he could put up some big-time numbers. He's got a great vision.
He really does, and he runs so physically. You can't bring him down with arm tackles. It takes two guys to bring him down, and he just runs with such great effort.
7 carries, 36 yards now from Montario Hardesty. 2nd and 5 from the Tennessee 27-yard line. Handoff again, Hardesty up the middle, fighting for yards, gets his first down across the 30 out to the 34-yard line. He took 3 Cajuns with him, picks up 7. Grant Fleming makes the tackle, but it's a first down. Tennessee, the Volunteers are 3 for 3 on possessions and scoring. 2 touchdowns and a field goal. This is the 4th possession, and Tennessee would like to get more points before the end of the half.
They really have it set up for play action on first down. 1st
and 10 at the 34. Ainge under center. Fakes, throws near side, little screen pass deflected at the line of scrimmage, incomplete. With the incompletion now, Ainge 8 of 11 for 64 yards. They had a play if they could have gotten it over the defensive end. 2nd down and 10. Clock stop, 4:13 to go, 2nd quarter. Ainge back to throw. Here's the blitz. Ainge setting up. He breaks the first wave. Ainge still on his feet, now throws the ball out of bounds just to get rid of it. Avoiding the sack. They had all kinds of white shirts back there in and around him. Ainge will back into the shotgun. They've got to get it out past the 44-yard line for a first down. 2 wideouts to the left. Ainge gets the snap, retreats to throw. Sets up, fires as he's hit the pass, incomplete. Try to throw to the right side to his tight end, Chris Brown. And the pass was knocked away incomplete, and Ainge again felt pressure, but got rid of it. Philip Nevels will drop deep to return the punt, anticipated by Britton Colquitt. Britton, 36 punts on the year, averaging 42, almost 43 yards per punt. There's the snap, and it's a good kick by Colquitt. Hangs it high, a floater, and it's going to be taken by Nevels back at his own 18-yard line, and down he goes right away. And again, it's Tennessee covering with LaMarcus Thompson. Put it down at the 17-yard line. 2nd down, 10, Raging Cajuns. Desimo retreats to throw, looks for the screen pass, sets it up to Fenro. Needs a block, gets it to the 20, to the 30, and he's taken out of bounds at the 32-yard line. Well-designed play that time. The screen pass to Fenro. Brent Vincent, who's back into the game, knocks him out of bounds. But they caught Tennessee that time and pick up 14 yards on the screen to the far side.
They did. Tennessee's linebackers were a little slow reacting to the play. Just a well-designed play that time.
Ball's out to the 31-yard line. Cajuns have 3 timeouts remaining. Desimo rolls to the left, fires the deep out pattern over the head of the intended receiver. That was intended for Marlon Miller. 2nd down, 10. 3:32 to go. In fact, he grew up an LSU fan. Desimo rolls to the near side, fires the pass out. That's complete up to the 40-yard line, and out of bounds goes Jason Cherry. Cherry coming into the game, his favorite receiver, but he'd only caught, well, of the players that are playing, he only caught 15 passes coming into the game. Derek Smith is the #1 receiver for this team, but he's out with a broken hand. He was their leading receiver, not playing today. On 3rd down and short, inside handoff goes to Fenroy. Powers out across the 40-yard line for a pickup of 3. That'll be a first down. Clock stopped with 3:01 to go in the first half. Tennessee leading 17-0, and the Cajuns have another first down out to the Louisiana Lafayette 42-yard line. Desimo quickly gets his team back to the line of scrimmage. They don't waste time huddling. They're just calling things from the line. Desimo drops to throw. Sets up, fires the ball long down the sideline. That pass is going to be knocked away and incomplete down at the 25-yard line. Try to get it to Jackson. And D'Angelo Willingham was back there along with Jonathan Hefney to swat it away.
Well, as soon as we said they don't throw deep, they've done it both of the last possessions, but just really well covered. That time Willingham was running with him all the way. The receiver 6'3", and then Hefney got over to give some help too.
2nd down and 10. Louisiana Lafayette from its own 43-yard line. Inside handoff. Fenro right up the middle. He's to the 40 in Tennessee territory. Down to the 30-yard line and taken down at the 28. He came wide open right up the middle. Jonathan Hefney finally tackles him, but there was a huge hole, and Fenroy, like a steamroller, came right up the middle and had big yardage. 2:40 to go. Clock stopped, and the Raging Cajuns have it 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line. Option near side. Desimo keeps it, taken down at the 26-yard line. Gerard Mayo makes the play. That's a pickup of 2. Fenroy has had 13 100-yard rushing games in his career, 2 this season. And that one popped him into Tennessee territory into scoring position. Clock runs, 2:12 to go. Second quarter, 2nd and 8. Louisiana Lafayette at the Tennessee 26-yard line. Desimo out of the shotgun. Rolls right, comes back left. That pass is going to be knocked up in the air. Intercepted. It's intercepted by Antonio Reynolds. Down the near sideline to the 35 to the 30. Still on his feet to the 20, to the 10, to the 5, to the checkerboard. Defensive touchdown, 70 yards. Antonio Reynolds on the deflection, returns it for a score. A defensive end's best possible occurrence, a touchdown.
Bob, it was a backside quick screen. Desimo started right, turned to throw the quick screen back. I believe it was Willingham, the cornerback, who hit the receiver as the ball got there. The ball popped up in the air. Reynolds caught it, and with a great move on Desimo to get by him, scored.
Yeah, he did a little stiff arm, a little slowed up and let him go by, and D'Angelo Willingham. What a treat for a defensive end to score a touchdown. 70 yards, and Tennessee leads it 23-0. It's the 8th interception of the year for Tennessee, and the first one by a defensive lineman. So the senior from Akron, Ohio, gets a gift on homecoming. And now on to try the extra point, and kicking it up and through is Daniel Lincoln. And Tennessee gets a touchdown right before the end of the half and leads it 24-0.
That's a backbreaker for Louisiana Lafayette.
Indeed. But Mike, that time Desimo just turned and threw into traffic, and sometimes that happens.
Well, Tennessee knew that they like to throw screens. Tim said they don't throw downfield, but when they do throw the screens, your defensive end jumped the route. He did. And boy, wasn't the prettiest of runs right there, but I tell you what, Antonio Reynolds, pretty good move dodging the quarterback.
Really was.
Reynolds looks like he maybe just a little bit out of gas about the time he got to the goal line. But what a great play by Willingham to stay on the corner, the wide receiver, who really didn't push downfield and push him off. When he saw the wide receiver breaking back, he just came back with him, hit him, the ball bounced up in the air.
Give the quarterback some credit. Desimo was going to knock him out of bounds, and right when he was getting ready to deliver the blow, Antonio Reynolds just stopped. So good first half for Tennessee as the Volunteers jump out to a 24-0 lead. Tennessee scores the first 3 times it has the ball. The 4th time punted, but then the defense scores on the interception by Antonio Reynolds. So on this homecoming 2007, at the end of the first half, our score is Tennessee 24, Louisiana Lafayette nothing. Halftime activities coming up next. This is Tennessee football on the Vol Network.
And by Best Western Hotels of Tennessee. Wherever life takes you in Tennessee, Best Western is there.
Tennessee to kick it off to start things here in the third quarter. The Volunteers lead at halftime, 24-0. Bob Kessling, Tim Priest, Mike Stoll set for the second half. Attendance today in this homecoming 2007 announced 96,197. It's the first game under 100,000 here at Neyland Stadium since expansion in 1995. 75 straight games of 100,000 plus. Now remember, though, Louisiana Lafayette returned about 6,000 tickets they didn't use, so one of the reasons under 100,000 today. There's the kickoff. Wallace gets it down at the little 12-yard line. Wallace takes it up the far side out to the 30, and down he goes. It'll be 1st and 10, Raging Cajuns at the 31-yard line. Desimo brings his offense out. Michael in the first half. Rushing gained 60 yards and throwing the ball. He was 6 of 14. 1 interception and 44 yards. Best start for Louisiana Lafayette in the game. And they hand it off to the tailback, coming to the outside. Gets to the 40, up to midfield, and out of bounds he goes from the 45-yard line in Tennessee territory. 1st and 15 back of the 21-yard line. There's Fenroy popping it up the middle to the 10 to the 5 all the way for a Raging Cajun touchdown. 21 yards. Just the scissor play up the middle. And Fenroy, untouched, goes into the end zone, and the Cajuns are on the board with 13:07 to go in the third quarter. It's now Tennessee 24, Louisiana Lafayette 6.
This seems like a recurrent nightmare. This looks almost exactly like what happened to start the second half against South Carolina last week, and there was some contact. Fenroy's stiff arm made contact with Jonathan Hefney's face and knocked him down.
But that was it. Only one Tennessee player in the vicinity as Fenroy gets the touchdown, and now Edmiston comes on to try the extra point. The kick is on the way, and the kick is good. Tennessee's got 6 players up close just in case they want to try something funny in terms of an onside kick. They're going to kick it high and short, and that ball is going to go out of bounds. On the near side around the 15-yard line, a penalty flag. So Tennessee, after the out-of-bounds kick, will have it 1st and 10 at its own 35-yard line. Eric Ainge, the quarterback, he's under center on 1st down from his own 35-yard line. Fakes to his tailback, swing pass to the right side, complete. Quentin Hancock. Hancock out near to midfield, and he's rolled down. They faked him going left. Eric Ainge turned and whipped it right over to Hancock, and he gains 15 yards on that little out pattern right down the field, and Sanders makes the stop. They had overloaded, and really there was nobody out there to even be around Hancock, and then Lucas Taylor down the field threw a block to get him extra yardage out to midfield. 1st and 10. Tennessee right on the midfield stripe, scrimmaging on the right hash mark. 4-man front for the Raging Cajuns on 1st down. Arian Foster, the tailback, and they'll try him off the right side, and Foster down to the 45-yard line. Pick up a 4-5 on 1st down. Corey Raymond is down at the bottom of the stack, along with Antoine Zanders. And it'll be 2nd down, and right at a long 5, we'll call it.
Hancock subbing, I assume, for Austin Rogers,
Yeah.
who Mike said is out. He's playing the slot, which is Rogers' normal position.
2nd and 6 at the Raging Cajun 46-yard line. Back to the I formation. Arian Foster. They swing it out near side. That pass is complete to Quentin Hancock, but he's taken down right away. Good recovery that time by the cornerback on this side, Jarrett Jones. And Hancock lost 1. So it worked when they did it to the right side, that quick out pattern, and this time to the left, Tim, didn't work.
They didn't. He backs off the line a little bit to give himself room, but that time Lucas Taylor just missed the block on the cornerback, and he made the play.
So it's now 3rd down and 7, Tennessee. Clock rolling, 11:40 to go, 3rd quarter, and Tennessee leading 24-7. Ainge backed into the shotgun on 3rd down and 7 from the Raging Cajun 47. Ainge gets the snap, drops to throw, being pressured, gets rid of the pass, complete, down to the 37-yard line, and a quick throw to Quentin Hancock. Pickup of 11 and a 1st down. Ainge was being pressured, got rid of it, and was right on target. Lamar Morgan makes the stop, but Ainge right on target, feeling the pressure, and got rid of the pass. And so it'll be 1st down to the 36.
He got that one away just in time. He was getting pressure coming from the right side of Tennessee's offensive line, left side of the Louisiana Lafayette defense.
3 catches on the stride by Quentin Hancock. Down to the 36-yard line, 1st and 10. Arian Foster picking his way. Gets down close to the 30 and pick up a 5 for the Tennessee tailback. He's approaching 2,000 yards in his Tennessee career coming into the game. He needed 99, and now he's 4 short. So he's at 1,996 in his Tennessee career. We mentioned the fact he came into the game 13th on the all-time Tennessee rush list. 2nd down 5 from the Raging Cajun 31-yard line. Approaching the 10.5-minute mark here in the 3rd quarter. Ainge has 2 wideouts to the left and also a tight end that side. Running back is Arian Foster. Ainge gets it, tries his tailback. Foster trying to get to the outside. Foster to the 30, and Foster is out of bounds at the 25-yard line. There's a penalty flag down right where Lucas Taylor was making a block. And so it will be back to the 36-yard line. 2nd down and 10, Tennessee. Ainge under center from the 36-yard line of the Raging Cajuns. Ainge fakes a handoff, drops to throw. He's got some time. A deep out pattern near side is complete and out of bounds inside the 25-yard line down to the 23. Lucas Taylor makes the catch right in front of Jared Jones and knocks him out of bounds. That's a pickup of 13 yards.
Play action, and it held the linebackers. It was just one-on-one with the cornerback. Taylor made a nice move to get open.
That'll be a first down for Tennessee. 4 catches now on the day for 41 yards for Lucas Taylor. Put it down at the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 Tennessee as we approach the 10-minute mark. Clock stopped. 10:06 to go in the third quarter. Louisiana Lafayette a 6-man front on 1st and 10. Ainge drops to throw, being pressured from the backside, being chased, gets rid of it, incomplete. 24-7, Tennessee leads Louisiana Lafayette with 9:59 to go here in the third quarter. Bob Kessling, Tim Priest, Mike Stoll from Neyland Stadium. 2nd out and 10. Ainge under center, drops to throw, swing pass underneath is complete down to the 20-yard line. Pickup of short yardage to Quentin Hancock. That's a pickup of 3. He had Montario Hardesty, Tim, flanking out to the right side, and then he had a receiver cutting underneath Hardesty.
He did. As I think as Hardesty flared, they thought that everybody would go with him and they would come back underneath, but the cornerback was in man coverage, and he chased the play and caught Hancock before he could really break it.
Blunt makes the stop. 3rd down and 7 now for Tennessee at the Raging Cajun 20-yard line. Ball in the middle of the field. 2 wideouts to the right, and Eric Ainge will be in the shotgun. Gets the snap from Josh McNeil, drops to throw. Here's the blitz again. Ainge picks it up, fires down to the 10-yard line, complete. Making a diving catch was Lucas Taylor. Taylor spinning to get to that ball, had to dive for it down just shy of the 10-yard line. Great athletic catch by Lucas Taylor. Good for another first down.
I think you can say Lucas Taylor is probably over his toe problem. He looks like he can get separation today, and that was just a terrific catch. He caught it really almost on top of his shoulder pad.
5 catches for 49 yards for Lucas Taylor, who grew up in the Lafayette, Louisiana area. 1st and 10, Tennessee, just outside the Louisiana Lafayette 11-yard line. Tennessee leading 24-7, looking for more. Handoff Hardesty up the middle, gets to the 10, and then pushed back as he gets just over the 10-yard line, pickup of 2. Pretty good 1-2 punch today with Foster and Hardesty. Arian Foster now with 100 yards on the day, has gone over 2,000 yards. And his Tennessee career, he's the 12th Vol to get over 2,000 yards. And Hardesty now with 8 carries and 43 yards on the day. Inside the 10-yard line, it's 2nd down and 8. So again, Tennessee can get a first down with no touchdown. Ainge under center on 2nd and 8. Ainge, 2-step drop, fade pattern for the end zone. The pass is through the hands of Lucas Taylor in the end zone. Incomplete here on this left side. Battling with Justin Brandon, the cornerback on the near side, and the pass falls incomplete in the end zone. 3rd down and 8. Tennessee would like to answer the Louisiana Lafayette touchdown. The Raging Cajuns scored on their first drive in the third quarter, the 13th play of this drive. 3rd down and 8. Ainge rolls to the right, fires the pass at the goal line. Is going to be the catch, and he did. Diving catch by Josh Briscoe. There's a penalty flag down, but Josh Briscoe makes a diving catch at the end zone, right on the line. Eric Ainge threw it low, and Briscoe made a diving catch. Let's see if there's a penalty flag. See what the call is going to be.
Offside on the defense. Half the distance to the goal. 3rd down.
So they must have ruled the pass was incomplete. One of the officials, I thought, on the goal line had signaled touchdown, but now another one came in and overruled it apparently. The line judge had put his arms up and said touchdown, but apparently the back judge must have waved it off. It looked like the ball did skip, Tim. So it'll be 3rd down and 4. Tennessee at the 5-yard line. Ainge fires this time. That pass is complete for a Tennessee touchdown. Right at the pylon on the far side, there is a flag down. The pass complete to Quentin Hancock as Eric Ainge rifles the pass and really threw it on the backside corner of the defensive back on that side, who had his back turned to the play, and Hancock able to make the grab. Here's the penalty call.
Offside. Defense, number 97. The penalty is declined. Touchdown.
So a good throw by Eric Ainge. He just threw it out of spot, didn't he, Tim?
He did, and that's one where the offensive players usually get away with just a little push. As he takes off, just as he crosses the goal line, there's a little contact with the defender or whoever initiated it, and then he just kind of backs off to the outside, and that's exactly where Eric threw it. Hancock had the presence of mind to reach back that way and catch it.
In fact, the defensive back still had his back turned on the play as the ball sailed over his shoulder. So Quentin Hancock gets the touchdown, his first Tennessee touchdown, and now the kick is up and through for Tennessee's place kicker, Daniel Lincoln. So each team has had the ball once in the third quarter. Each team has scored. 7:59 to go in the third quarter. Our score, Tennessee 31, Louisiana Lafayette 7. Back in a moment. This is Tennessee football on the Vol Network. 7:59 to go in this game in the third quarter. Tennessee leads at 31-7, and Colquitt to kick it off again. It's going to be a kick coming down to the 11-yard line. Coming out of there with it is Louisiana Lafayette, and making a big run is Deion Wallace as he gets out across the 30-yard line. A 29-yard return. In fact, he gets close to almost to the 40-yard line. So now it's 1st and 10, Raging Cajuns at the 40-yard line. 1st and 10. They're going to try the little end around again this time, and that's going nowhere. Big play in the backfield as Ryan Carl and Wes Brown come up and make the play on Marlon Miller. He tried to go from the left side across the formation and out the right side, and Tennessee would have none of that. Big play by Brown and also Ryan Carl. Loss on the play of 4. That is one thing Tennessee has done a nice job of, Tim, cutting out that end around play.
They have. They've stopped the wide stuff pretty well.
So it'll be 2nd and 14. Desimo at his own 36-yard line, under center this time, goes back to throw, rolls out to the left, looking, firing long, and too high, incomplete, up around midfield. Launched it a bit. Marlon Miller was the intended receiver. Desimo is not your classic throwing quarterback, Tim. He just throws out of necessity.
He's more dangerous with his feet. That was kind of a deep sideline cut, about a 14-yard pattern. He's rolling out, and he just kind of lets it go low. When they release down about ear high, the ball's usually going to sail up, and that's what happened to him.
He's a slinger, not a thrower. He's rushed for over 1,000 yards this season. He's averaging 105 yards on the ground rushing, but not much of a thrower. 3rd down and 14. Back to throw, been pressured and just gets rid of it. Decked as he throws it, pass incomplete. And Tennessee's defense comes up with a big stand. Wes Brown hit Desimo right when it's releasing the football, and the Raging Cajuns go 3 and out. It's the second 3 and out of the day for Louisiana Lafayette, and Tennessee will get the ball back in pretty good field position. Let's go downstairs to Mike.
Yeah, Bob, the first drive, Louisiana Lafayette runs down and scores. Got a very encouraging pep talk. I don't want to repeat words what John Chavis said, but I think he got the attention of the defense that time to go 3 and out.
Was it a pep talk or a tongue lashing?
It was definitely a touch.
Tennessee blocks the punt. The ball is rolling. It's going to be picked up and running for a touchdown. It was blocked by Antonio Wardlow. Antonio Wardlow picks it up and scores the touchdown. It was Nevin McKenzie who blocked it. McKenzie comes roaring in there to block it. Picked up by Antonio Wardlow. His second score in his career off a block punt. He got one last year at Georgia. McKenzie came right up the middle and blocked it clean. And so Daniel Lincoln had the extra point. 6:42 to go, third quarter, and Tennessee now has scored a second time with its defense. The kick is up and through for Daniel Lincoln, and the Volunteers expand the lead to 38-7. Antonio Reynolds scores a touchdown on an interception 70 yards, and then Antonio Wardlow picks up a block punt from Nevin McKenzie and takes that in for a score, and Tennessee now leads it 38-7.
McKenzie lined up over the guard, and he had a little bit of initial resistance, and then he broke free and just came right after it. You really have to go take it off his foot.
Cherry on the kickoff return for Louisiana Lafayette out to the 25 to the 30-yard line, and he's tackled. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. Desimo, the quarterback, on the inside handoff, and Fenroy breaks into the secondary again, gets across the 40 and out to the 42-yard line, but Jonathan Hefty makes the play. Desimo that time was cracked by Robert Ayers as he was handing the ball off. Pickup of 11.
He really was. One of the hazards of running this offense is if you carry that fake out, you can be hit, and Ayers really blasted Desimo that time.
To the 41-yard line, 1st and 10. 12 carries now for 106 yards for Fenroy. Desimo rolls near side, unloads. A pass is complete to Cherry up near midfield, and then he's going to be taken down at the 47-yard line. They pry the ball free, but it's well after the whistle blow. Dennis Rogan was there to make the play and got some help from the linebackers covering. A pickup of 7. It will be 2nd down and 3 at the 45-yard line. Check 48-yard line. As they move the ball, and now they place it. 2nd down and 3. Desimo out of the shotgun. Handoff Fenroy up the middle and gets into Tennessee territory down to the 46-yard line, and Ryan Carl on the stop. Tim, they're not, looks like they're not audibling. They're just calling a play, getting the line of scrimmage and running it.
They're doing a pretty good job of blocking Tennessee's defensive tackles. I think they missed DeMonte Bolden's presence. They're getting the better of them, at least here in the second half.
2nd and 3. As the Cajuns have it to the 46-yard line. Wallace now in a tailback for the Raging Cajuns. As they hand it off, and not much yardage there as Wallace is pinned up and dropped. No gain. Ryan Carl for Tennessee. The clock down to 5:15 to go, with Tennessee leading 38-7. Carl has really come on, Tim, in recent weeks. He had a brilliant game last week against South Carolina, just being more active now and making plays.
He is. He's really come off the corner well. Now he's had 2 or 3 tackles for loss, lining up really in a blitz position, and they run that scissors play, the option, and when they make the give, he's been there 3 or 4 times to make the big tackle.
He's got 7 tackles today and 2 for losses. JT Mapu just left under his own power, shaken up a little bit on the last play. 2nd and 10. Raging Cajuns from the Tennessee 46-yard line. Desimo back to throw. Fires underneath, pattern complete to the tight end, Keith Belton. And he's belted down at the 39-yard line. First time we've called his name today. Belton, one of the favorite targets, a big tight end, 6'4", 238, a senior out of New Orleans. That's a pickup of 7 down to the Tennessee 39-yard line.
It's 3rd and 3.
38-7, Tennessee leads, but the Raging Cajuns on the march. They scored on their opening possession in the 3rd quarter. This is their 2nd possession, and on the march to the Tennessee 39-yard line. Desimo fakes the handoff, keeps it, then he's knocked down. Trying to follow the running back through the hole. Nothing going. Dan Williams right there along with Gerard Mayo.
Bad read by Desimo. He had a hole there for his running back, but by the time his running back ran through it, it closed up before Desimo got there.
So it will be 4th down and 3. That's the first rush this half for Desimo. So Louisiana Lafayette's going to go for it, trailing 38-7, 4th and 3 at the Tennessee 39-yard line. They are 2 for 2 today, though, on 4th down attempts. Tennessee with a 3-man front, now a 4-man front. Linebackers are back. Desimo out of the shotgun, drops to throw, looks, being pressured, being chased, and being taken down. He's taken down at the 48-yard line by Antonio Reynolds, and now a penalty flag comes in late.
After the play, personal foul, late hit, 67 on the offense.
Tennessee will get the ball at the Raging Cajun 36-yard line. Tennessee gets Lennon Creer into the game, the 3rd tailback Tennessee's used, the freshman out of Tatum, Texas. 1st and 10. Tennessee has it, leading 38-7 at the Louisiana Lafayette 36-yard line. They fake a handoff to Creer. Ainge rolls out, dumps the ball in the flat. The pass complete to his tight end, Luke Stocker, and Stocker is down at the 30-yard line. So Ainge coming in, rolling out to the left, fires the ball in the flat. Pass completed, and Sanders makes the stop. 6th different receiver that's caught a pass today for Tennessee. And Ainge continues to add to his numbers, 15 of 22 and 119 yards and a touchdown today.
And as the season goes along, Stocker becomes a little more and a little more of the offense.
Well, he's a big target, 6'6", 235, the freshman out of Berea, Kentucky. 2nd and 4th to 30. Lennon Creer, handoff, got room. Creer down to the 25, to the 20. Lennon Creer to the 15, turns the corner to the 10, to the 5, to the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. What a run by Lennon Creer. 30 yards. Boy, he showed a little giddy up on that one. He got to the corner, made a couple of moves, some shifty moves, moves and got all the way to the end zone. He's a young man with a lot of talent.
And if he's got a sore knee, it didn't show right there. The play actually started left. The right side of the offensive line caved him off. He got behind that and took off down the boundary. Got a nice block down the field. I believe that it was
Lucas Taylor, I think.
Lucas Taylor, okay. And then just ducked under the last tackler. 30-yard TD. Nice first carry of the night for Lennon Creer.
First career touchdown for Lennon Creer, the freshman, and Tennessee now leads it 44-7. Lincoln to try the extra point. There's the snap, kick on the way, and that kick is good. Colquitt to boot it. Kicks it off from left to right, down to the 5-yard line, and here comes Cherry again to the 10, 15, 20, and out still on his feet, short of the 30-yard line, and they shove him back. About 7 or 8 orange shirts are there. Nevin McKenzie along with Nick Reveiz. Desimo's gone all the way at quarterback for the Raging Cajuns. They stay in the state of Tennessee. They play at Middle Tennessee next week. First down, handoff. Fenroy stays on his feet and gets out to the 40-yard line. Make that Levier, the tailback, playing in that place in place of Fenroy. That's a pickup of 11.
New set of linebackers for Tennessee, totally.
Fenroy today with 112 yards rushing. Levier now 9 yards rushing, and Fenroy's back in there. Swing pass left side. That's complete. Getting out to the outside is Miller, and Miller runs around the left end and goes out of bounds into the Tennessee bench at the 46-yard line. Short of the first down. It'll be second down. 1:51 remaining. Tennessee, after this game, has 3 straight SEC games to wind up this regular season. And obviously 3 very important SEC games. But so far, Tennessee has taken care of business today, leading 45-7 here in the third quarter over Louisiana Lafayette. There's a pass almost intercepted, batted up in the air and caught on a diving catch by Cherry. So it's a third down and 9, and the Raging Cajuns 2 of 9 on third down conversions today. This one from the Tennessee 46-yard line. Wideouts on either side, 2 of them. Desimo out of the shotgun. Tennessee showing blitz. Here it comes. Desimo, no chance. Taken down at midfield. Desimo tried to do what he could, but Adam Myers-White blitzing from the outside linebacker spot knocks him down for a loss of 3. They're going to say it's the end of the third quarter. Third quarter winds down, and Tennessee now expands the lead from 24-0 at halftime to 45-7 as we go to the fourth quarter. At the end of 3, our score is Tennessee 45, Louisiana Lafayette 7.
Bob Kessler.
Crompton under center from his own 7-yard line. Draw play. Running room. Lennon Creer. Creer on his feet, gets as close to a first down out to the 19-yard line. Man, he can change direction in a heartbeat. Just bang, bang, and he's gone. 11 yards, and that's close to a first down, and it is a first down. Tim, that's pretty good to have in your pocket right there. A draw play on third down and 11. You can get it with Lennon Creer.
Third and 11 from your own 8-yard line. That's a pretty tough call, but usually that's kind of a let's get it out a little bit and punt play, but it was a first down this time.
First and 10 out to the 18-yard line. Creer stays in a tailback. We're a minute in, fourth quarter, with Tennessee leading 45-7. Crompton under center. 5-man front for Louisiana Lafayette. Crompton. Handoff. Creer up the middle. This time not much, 2 or 3. Wrapped up. Corey Raymond, their outstanding defensive tackle, makes the play and drops him. Crompton looks over to the sideline to get the call. Lennon Creer remains his tailback. Crompton, handoff. Creer up the middle, pops it to the outside, puts his head down, gets close to the 30-yard line. That's a pickup of 7, should be enough for a first down. First and 10, Tennessee at the 30. Little swing pass out to the left side and out of bounds goes Denarius Moore. Picks up 8 on that play as Crompton on target to Denarius Moore. Crompton looks over to the sideline to get the call. Creer, the standing tailback. Tennessee led 24-0 at halftime. Now leads at 45-7. Handoff Creer left side. Breaks it into the secondary. Creer to midfield, and down he goes at the 49-yard line. 14 yards on that game up the middle. And Brennan Burkholder makes the stop. Mike, it looks like this is a tired Louisiana Lafayette defense right now.
Well, they are tired, and credit Tennessee's offensive line. They're shuffling some people in. Ramon Foster's still in there doing a great job. Vladimir Richard had some great blocks, and Cody Sones leading it. And when you got Lennon Creer running, it helps you look good as an offensive lineman as well.
John McClendon also in there making a couple of big holes. 1st and 10, Tennessee. Crompton fakes the handoff, winds up and fires long down this near sideline. The pass at the 10-yard line. Touchdown, Tennessee. Kenny O'Neill streaking down the near sideline. Jonathan Crompton launches a long pass. Kenny O'Neill makes the adjustment at the 10, grabs it, goes into the end zone. 49 yards on the touchdown, and Tennessee leads it 51-7 as Kenny O'Neill catches his first touchdown as a Tennessee Volunteer.
It was pretty good coverage, but that time Crompton just threw it up. The receiver saw the ball coming. O'Neill, he made a nice adjustment. The defender just never quite caught up to the ball, and then O'Neill cut back and scored.
Justin Brandon was the player defending Kenny O'Neill. He lost track of the ball. O'Neill saw it all the way and hauls in his first touchdown pass, and that's the first touchdown throw this year for Jonathan Crompton. And on to try the extra point is Daniel Lincoln as Tennessee expands the lead. Morale from Destrehan, Louisiana, out of Northwestern State Community College. His dad also played at LSU. And off, tailback up the middle. And Deion Wallace gets out close to the 10-yard line. 2nd down and 4. Louisiana Lafayette from its own 49-yard line. Inside handoff goes to Levier, and he barely gets back to the line of scrimmage before he's shoved back. Elix Wilson in there. Dorian Davis also in there, linebacker with Adam Myers-White with the 2nd unit linebackers. Chris Walker in there at one of the defensive end spots. So a lot of young players, and Ben Martin at the other defensive end spot. So young players getting a chance to play a lot with Tennessee leading 52-7. 8 minutes to go, 4th quarter. Morrell out of the shotgun, drops to throw. Here's the pressure, being chased. Ben Martin trying to get there, can't get him. Morrell rolls to the right, fires the pass. It's going to be complete into Tennessee territory to the 45-yard line, complete to Cherry, who made the catch.
It was really great pressure by Tennessee. He flushed out of the pocket. Adam Myers-White rushed him, just kept running right, made a very low throw, but a good catch, and Rogan had good coverage on him.
Cherry made a nice catch, good enough for a 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. In Tennessee territory, out of the shotgun. Morrell drops to throw and fires over the middle. That ball is knocked away, and it's tipped up in the air, intercepted. Down at the 25-yard line, Gerard Parrish comes up with the interception. The ball was deflected, tipped up into the air, and Parrish, the senior from Somerville, Georgia, makes the interception. Tennessee's 2nd of the day, and now Tennessee gets the ball back with 7:29 to go in the game.
Welcome back to our replay of Tennessee football. We now rejoin the Vol Network's broadcast later in the 4th quarter.
Tennessee's defense comes up with the interception. Gerard Parrish, and Tennessee gets the ball back at its own 26-yard line. Tennessee leading 52-7 here in the 4th quarter. Tennessee with the ball handoff. Lennon Creer around the left side. Creer cuts it back, gets a 1st down out to the 40-yard line. 14-yard gain for Lennon Creer. Tim, we can see why the coach is so high on this young man.
Well, when he broke off the contain at the end that time, he was so wide open out there, he didn't really know which way to go. There were people all coming at him from all directions, but this is a tired defense, and Tennessee's 2nd offensive line now is getting really good push.
6 carries, 80 yards for Lennon Creer. 1st and 10, Tennessee at the Volunteer 40-yard line. Creer stays in at tailback as we tick under 7 minutes here in the 4th quarter. Tennessee led at halftime, 24-0. And it's been all Tennessee except for the opening drive, 3rd quarter. Creer on the right side to midfield into Louisiana Lafayette territory. Breaks a tackle and down to the 32-yard line. He broke about 3 tackles that time and still churning those legs as he's finally dropped at the 32. A pickup of 28 yards for Lennon Creer. Down to the 32-yard line in Louisiana Lafayette territory. 1st and 10 for Tennessee. Jonathan Crompton under center, changing the play at the line of scrimmage. Crompton, two-step drop, quick out. That pass complete. Breaking a tackle is Denarius Moore inside the 25-yard line, down to the 21, and he's rolled out of bounds, a pickup of 12. Now Gerald Jones lines up at quarterback. Jonathan Crompton flanked out to the right. The direct snap to Gerald Jones, a high school quarterback. Quarterback draw. Jones gets it to the 20-yard line inside the 15, down to the 13. Gerald Jones out of Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. And very versatile as a quarterback and now as a wide receiver at Tennessee.
That play had one purpose. They want Arkansas to work on it. They want Arkansas to spend some time in practice this week, and Vandy and Kentucky, and work on that.
They're going to do it again. Crompton flanked out to the right. Gerald Jones will take the direct snap again on 2nd down and 1 at the Louisiana Lafayette 12-yard line. Jones waits for the snap. Jones goes left, option. Jones keeps it to the 10-yard line. Jones with a 5, then a triple yards. Touchdown, Gerald Jones on the option to the left side. You talking about speed. Gerald Jones got there right now.
I think Lennon Greer, when they started left, thought he was going to get the pitch on the option.
No.
But as soon as Gerald Jones saw that crease, he said, hey, buddy, you scored your touchdown. I'm going to get mine.
They blitzed the end, and Gerald Jones got right by him just like that, and then he gets into the end zone for the touchdown, and Tennessee leads it 58-7. And now Daniel Lincoln going to try and add the extra point. Lincoln today has been a busy man. Casey Woods to put it down out of the snap of Morgan Cox. The kick on the way, and the kick is good. Tennessee 5 plays, 74 yards, and the touchdown scored by Gerald Jones. Clock ticks down to 10 seconds to go. The coaches making their way out to midfield to shake hands as Coach Philip Fulmer wins today on homecoming here at Neyland Stadium as the Volunteers knock off Louisiana Lafayette to win this game by a score of 59-7.
Happy homecoming indeed for the Tennessee Volunteers. 59-7 over the Raging Cajuns of Louisiana Lafayette. It is Tennessee's 6th win of the season. The Vols knew they would get their points, but it was on defense they were going to be tested, and they passed that with flying colors. A little momentum heading into next week's game against the Arkansas Razorbacks and their running back, Darren McFadden. All right, rushing, we knew the Raging Cajuns could get it done. They had 234 yards, but how about Tennessee? 273 total yards on the ground, and they had 2 guys go over 100 yards. Arian Foster, the junior, with 20 carries for 102 yards and 2 touchdowns. And the freshman, number 3, Lennon Greer, a terrific performance this afternoon coming in the second half. And this was his first career touchdown as a Volunteer as he takes it 30 yards. Nice push inside the 10-yard line to get into the end zone to give the Volunteers a score. And then from deep in his territory with a nice 3rd down carry here to give the Vols a first down. Lennon Greer and the Volunteers with 466 yards total offense today. By the way, it's the first time Tennessee has had 2 backs rush for over 100 yards in the same game. The last time, 2004, again against Louisiana Tech. All right, the Volunteers improved to 6-3 overall, heading back into Southeastern Conference play next week against the Arkansas Razorbacks. Let's send it back up to the booth and the Vol Network team led by Bob Kessling.
59-7, the final today from Neyland Stadium. Bob Kessling, Tim Priest, and Mike Stoll back with you. Tim, a lot of good things to talk about tonight.
It is. This is the kind of game Tennessee really needed, I think, going into the last 3 SEC games. They didn't need to come in here and win 34-31 or something. They needed to blow them away, get some young guys in the game, save some legs of the older guys that need a little rest to get ready for this last run. But just they played very well. One bad series defensively to start the second half. Otherwise, they control the football game defensively and offensively just ran the ball down their throat pretty much. 273 yards rushing.
Tennessee had 2 players go over 100 yards in rushing. Arian Foster, 20 carries for 100 yards. Lennon Greer, 7 carries for 109 yards. Foster had 2 touchdowns. Greer had 1. It's the first time that Tennessee has had 2 players rush for more than 100 yards since Cedric Houston and Gerald Riggs did it against Louisiana Tech back in 2004. Greer really showed some spark, didn't he?
He did. It was kind of fun for those folks that were around for all the second half to see some of these young guys play. Denarius Moore catching passes, Gerald Jones showing a little package that you could run, an option and a quarterback draw, and then Lennon Greer I realize he's playing against a tired defense, but this kid's got something special, I think, that we're going to see down the road in his Tennessee career.
Tennessee a winner today on homecoming against Louisiana Lafayette, winning it 59-7.